Hello and welcome to episode 146 of Comics with Stevey D. And this is an extremely special episode because my friend Adam of Up and Adam Comics sent me this and I got it in the mail today. And he has been drawing comic book covers for comic book content creators on YouTube. And I am just so happy to get this. We've been corresponding about art for a good little while, and he has drawn, see, the little fat Iron Man with the goatee and the white hair. And then he's got all kinds of Easter eggs. Don't miss the 5-page bonus section. Enjoying your comic book pursuits. That's my sign-off line. And then up in the box, there's a real cool, if I can get it to hold still. I am Iron Man. And I'm about to smack the Mandarin with my trumpet. And he did that in gold paint. You see that? Adam is an extremely talented artist, and I'm lucky to have some friends like that. And I share my artwork with him, and he gives me encouragement and tips and sends me little videos on how to do this or that. And really a good friend. We run into each other on Bjorn's show, Midnight with Monsters, and sometimes we run into each other on Rich's show, Big Nasty show, and that's where we got to know each other. And I am so happy. And the title is Tales of Stevey D instead of Tales of Suspense. I love it. I love it. And featuring the power of Iron Man, which is my favorite character. And he picks the favorite character of people, like Hagen, for instance. He drew him as a green lettuce Captain America. And then Nate from Hall, he drew him as the Dazzler. And he's drawn everybody, and he's always has something in the works. And he's been showing me the step-by-steps from pencils to inks to colors to finished products. So I've known about a whole bunch of people who were going to get them, but I've been quiet and didn't give any of the secrets away. And I'm going to show this again at the end because it's so super cool. Thank you, Adam. Thank you very much. And so usually I go on a comic book hunt once a month. Well, I've been on 2 in the same week, which is super rare for me. I had to go to Rolla, Missouri to the hardware store to get some hardware stuff, and that's where the nearest comic book shop is. So on my trip, that was one of my not chores but fun things to do, and I picked up an issue that I've been needing, the first issue of Huntress. Now I don't know if this is the limited series of 4 issues, because it's the Huntress has several volumes, and here we go. I had number 1. So this is the series from 1989, so I needed it. So on my old school book, I can scratch off this one where my finger is. That's how I do. I scratch them off when I get them. I got that one, and I found Huntress number 2 from 89, which I needed, so I can scratch that one off. And being a Marvel guy, the Huntress is my favorite female character, because I read, I was first exposed to her in Batman vs. Predator 2, where she saved Batman's goose. I mean, he was hanging from a tree, and she saved him from the Predator. And there would have been the death of Batman issue instead of the death of Superman if it wouldn't have been for her. And that's why I liked her, because she saved my favorite DC character, which is Batman. But my favorite female is the Huntress. And this is another volume from 1994. And this is issue 3. So I picked up 3. So I'm 3 closer to my run. And another couple of Huntresses that I've shown before is Cry of the Huntress, part 1 of 6. There's a Robin cover. And Robin, the Adam Sparks Huntress. It's a cool cover. Now, the Huntress wasn't the only thing I got. I got this whole stack. And I'm just going to pick a few. Here's Star Trek Defiant. I think it's Defiant. And Spock Laughing. I love it. So that's why I picked that one up. You can't make him laugh. You'll kill him. He's not supposed to have emotions. That's McCoy talking about him. So no matter how much they argue, they still are friends. My favorite scene of Kirk and McCoy and Spock, they're on Earth sitting there by the campfire singing campfire songs together. And it was really showed their camaraderie. And here is Masters of the Universe Revolution. Just a good spooky cover. Look at that one. I'm not going to show all of these. Here's one Nate would like, Sidekick. It's kind of an homage cover. And I'll save these for later. Set them aside. I got a first issue, variant edition, Weapon X-Men with Deadpool and Cable, which is kind of a cool cover. And it's the third artist. And they don't say. And I'll save a couple of these. And I got a cool Captain America Red Hulk. Number 5. That's a pretty cool cover. I got a few Hulk books I'll show, and then I'll wrap it up. Trying to keep it under 10 minutes. 44. Here's number 11. There's a spooky Hulk cover. When the monster fights a monster. Looks like an ice giant. Probably from Thor's realm. And here's a wooden totem the Hulk is breaking out of. Looks like. These will be fun to read. Hulk is my favorite anti-hero. Then the Punisher. And you can't have Hulk without showing a She-Hulk. Alright, and here's the She-Hulk. Nate'll like this one too because she's wearing Dazzler clothes. Look at them disco pants and disco shoes. So I wonder if that is an homage to the Dazzler. It looks like even a giant crystal ball over her head, but almost. Then I got a couple of Batmans that looked real cool. Gotham by Gaslight. And this is a cool cover. Came out of the dollar bin and it's $5.99. Saving a few. I'll show another Batman and a Superman and I'll wrap it up. Save some of these books for another episode. And here's Gotham by Gaslight, number 5. And look at that, Batman in front of the Capitol building. That is a cool cover. Diggle, Fernandez, and Hollandworth are the creators. Oversized book a little bit. another $6 book I got for $1. And the last one I'll show is Superman jumping over the Daily Planet or flying or whatever. You can do both. But I thought that was a really cool. See, he looks more like he's jumping than he's flying. And there's the sun sparkling off of the Earth globe on the Daily Planet. So going back to the main reason I was making a video, Adam of Up and Adam Comics. I cannot recommend his channel highly enough. Very knowledgeable. Shows lots of original art. He even had a nice letter, and he even drew something for my grandsons. There's one, the Hulk, and then the Freddy guy, and then the Star Wars. So he's got another sketch in there. So he's always doing that, and he sent me a nice letter. If I read it, I'll probably choke up. So with that, I just want you to see his beautiful handiwork. And that's one of my favorite villains too. But Stevey D is going to hit him with the trumpet. Hit him with a few high notes. That'll knock him off his feet. Look at all the details in there. He's got my album down here on the other side. He called them Easter eggs, and there's a drawing of a alien that's saying that I did. Take me to your comic book shop instead of take me to your leader. With that, I just want to say thanks again, and everybody say some prayers for Rich Big Nasty. He had a mild heart attack, and he's recovering from that, thank God. So say a few prayers for him, and keep him in your thoughts. Send positive vibes his way, because he certainly could use it right now. And with that, one more look, and this will find a cherished place in my comic cave. Thanks, Adam. And everybody, enjoy your comic book pursuits. Take care.